This episode is brought to you by Marvel Studios Echo. All episodes streaming January 9th, only on Hulu and Disney+. Rated TV MALV. Viewer discretion advised. Maya Lopez has betrayed her mentor, the notorious Kingpin. Now on the run, she returns to her hometown to prepare for the biggest fight of her life. Don't miss Marvel Studios' hardest-hitting series yet. An epic 5-episode event. Marvel Studios Echo. All episodes streaming January 9th, only on Hulu and Disney+.
Hello, and welcome to this guided nightmare double feature. If you listened to the previous guided nightmare titled Swamp, then this picks right up where we left off. If you haven't listened to Swamp, then feel free to skip to part 2 of this double feature, which can be used as a standalone nightmare. If you're unfamiliar with guided nightmares altogether, well, let me direct you to a helpful link in the show notes to a compilation of all previous nightmares. These are like guided meditations, but instead of talking you through images of a beautiful meadow, your ethereal escort walks with you through horrifying hellscapes. These episodes are imbued with dark love and care, and lots of whispering just as a warning, and I hope you feel that vibrate through the airwaves into your ears as you sink into the blackness where the Bog Witch resides. Now, put on your headphones, close your eyes, and let us begin. Hello, old friend. I see you clawed your way out of that swamp. I know you must be a little discombobulated, perhaps confused because I usually greet you with a much more welcoming demeanor. But, you see, we never left your last nightmare. You broke free of the poor, cursed souls of the waters. But once you got here, to the shore, I couldn't bring us back. And you see, we're still in a swamp. There's fog rolling in off the water over the land. I think we can take a few moments to collect yourself before we move on. Why don't you take a deep breath? Your lungs could use it. Breathe in and out. I'm sorry. I don't have time to prepare you as much as I usually do. Oh, my poor, beautiful dear. You're soaking wet. You must be freezing. Don't you feel the wind chill your waterlogged clothes? I see the goosebumps on your skin, and you're starting to shiver. That water turns absolutely icy in this weather. I wish I could do something to warm you, but we have to go. We've accidentally stumbled into the territory of the Bog Witch, and you don't want to meet the Bog Witch. I know I said I can't help once we've crossed over, but I will do whatever I can to get you out of this. We just have to keep moving and hope we don't come across her on our way out. This isn't like your other nightmares, my charming companion. The Bog Witch won't kill you. No. She traps you until all the stars blink out. Not dying, never resting. You'll know nothing but endless suffering and agony. Like hell? I guess you could compare it to the idea of hell. Except, from what I understand, in order to get to hell, you have to have done something to deserve that fate. The Bog Witch isn't Saint Peter, beloved. She doesn't judge. She just collects. She's older than trees and mountains and bacteria even. And in all that time, she's frankly become an old cranky hag who wants nothing but to be left alone. Especially by man. Homo sapiens were and are her least favorite evolutionary creations. So we must go. We must go now. No, I don't quite know where to go. But if we keep moving, we can maybe buy you some time. Me? I don't need time. I can leave whenever I choose. But I've grown so fond of you over all these years. I can't just leave you here, alone, to be devoured by her. You would be greatly missed. Now, let's keep moving away from the swamp, across this open area. The fog is so thick you can hardly see a foot ahead of you. I think this is just a grassy field, but step lightly. Oh, here. We've stumbled upon her hut. It's covered in algae. It's built with mud and sticks. There's a chimney with smoke coming out of it. She must be there or nearby. There is no door. The entrance is covered in a flap of... It looks like some kind of leather. Oh, well, it is leather. But that isn't cowhide, my friend. So unless you want to end up a door yourself, we should keep moving. Shh! Shh! Get down. Pray the grass and fog keeps you covered, and stay absolutely still. There she is. She's dragging the soul of a wealthy-looking man. She is hideous, isn't she? All warts and pus, fungus growing on her head and shoulders. A body made of infection and pain. Sharp teeth made of uranium. Claws of sulfur. Her hair, thousands of parasitic worms. All wrapped in a garment of human skin. The man's poor soul is screaming. Do you hear it? he isn't wearing an old-timey costume. Time isn't linear here, or anywhere really other than your world. That is a man from the large house up the way, up the swamp, where we first got on the boat. This is from long ago in your world. But here, it's happening in front of us. That man's soul will never rest. Keep your footing. One slip will get you caught. She heard you. We have to go. She won't let the man go, so we have a few moments, but she will be gaining on us. Just run. I see her. I see her in the distance. I hear her. She sounds like all of God's most feared creatures are crying out in pain. Stop. You almost fell into that ravine. Look down. The fog had it hidden. That's hundreds of feet below, with a rushing river at the bottom to boot. Look, I know this is going to sound scary, but I need to leave you for a moment. I have to figure something out. I know I can fix this. For once in all our journeys, I think I can help. Be safe, my dove. I'm back. I am so sorry to have left you for so long. I had to go somewhere else to make space for us. But the only way to get there is to die. You have to die. She's closing in. Don't you see her in the distance? Don't you smell her? She smells like rotting logs and green water, like decaying leaves and mud and sepsis. I need you to concentrate. I want you to hear your own breath as you breathe in and out. I know it's hard. I know she's right there, but I need you to do this. I need you to hear and feel your own heartbeat. Can you hear it? Can you feel it? If you hear any other sounds, accept them. Enjoy them. Do you hear your breath? Do you feel your heart? Now, jump. I'll see you on the other side, my love.